Good morning, guys. It's Thursday, February 8th. Okay, so last night I slept incredibly good, even though my cats were bouncing up the wall for about an hour. They have so much energy, so much energy. They were like that for about an hour until I started shutting the lights down, turning off the heating system. Then they cooled down a little bit, literally. And they were cuddling beside me. This morning when I woke up, they were off the wall again, running around. Even I shouldn't say my favorite cat. They're both my favorite cats. But the cat I initially wanted the first time, I'm seeing that she's just as wild. She's just as wild, guys. They are attracted to all the plants in my home. Any plant that's at least 3 feet or 4 feet off the ground, these little guys are going to jump up and play with it and knock them over. Okay? So what I did was I spent the first half an hour to an hour after I woke up relocating my plants. Now my plants are in excess of 6 feet off the ground, on walls, on shelves, on top of my fridge. If I want my cats, that's what I need to do, because they'll be like that right up until their midlife. When they get much older, they do calm down a lot, especially when they're spaded. But when they're kittens, they're growing. Even after a year, when they're almost fully grown, they're still going to be very active. So before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and those people just visiting my channel for the first time. I want to say thank you and extend my thanks to my new subscribers. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos and subscribe. We'll be right back with more.
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
Let it go, all for nothing. I should have known. I made mistakes, crashed and burned. So many chances, no time to love. I need to find another way to make things right. I will be coming back again, second time.
So anyways, yes, if you want cats or kittens, then you have to be prepared to make your home cat friendly. Okay? If I had bought a scratching pad or a scratching post, they probably wouldn't have scratched my cushions on my dining room table chairs, and they did. But it wasn't that bad. I'm going to go ahead and touch them up with special upholster crayons, the leather, and it should be fine. I just got to match the colors, because when you dig in the leather, you'll see the inside of the skin of the leather, and you can see that it's obviously not going to be the same color. And if you don't touch them up, it's going to be very obvious that they were scratched, but not a big deal. So as I was saying, if you want kittens, and I had said in the beginning when I got them that I wanted the cats that are going to bond with me. I didn't want to get older cats. Okay, older cats, yeah, there's some positive sides to older cats. Like my kittens, they would be neutered or spaded, right? And they'd be broken in already. But it doesn't mean that they're going to be bonded with, they've bonded with several people or whatever. And I wanted to start from scratch with kittens. So that's what I did. However, I'm starting to see that my home wasn't as kitten friendly as I thought. I cannot have anything that my kittens can reach. I have several plant stands in my home that I can't have or keep the plants there. I need to raise them off the wall. I have a 3/4 wall in my kitchen that my plants are on, and I have a little shelf that I added on there, and that's how high my plants have to go. I have 3 plants on top of the fridge. Right now they can't reach them, but when they get bigger they will be able to reach them, because cats are pretty much like little miniature tigers. They can jump up to 6 feet from the ground if they want it, because they have claws and they can grab and get up there. So right now, that's what I'm concentrating on doing. I already know the things that are fragile that's within their reach, okay? And those need to be relocated to a safer place so they don't break my stuff. Right now it's the plants. I've gotten most of my plants off the floor. So what do I do with my plant stands that I can't use because cats were getting to my plants that were on them? Well, those plant stands are gonna go outside in my breezeway lanai, because my cats are not going to be allowed to go outside of the house. They're house cats. So those plant stands will go out in my breezeway lanai at my entrance, okay, with more outdoor plants that need more light. The plants I have are medium to low light. That's why they're in the house, okay. I don't have any natural light coming from the left side and the right side of my home, only back to front, okay. So those are where my low light plants are. Yeah. So, but I'm never going to give up my little kittens, my cats. They're my friend, you know. It's very easily, if all you do is work and come home, and I have not made solid friends with anybody. I don't have time. I'm working 40 hours a week, and when I'm working, I'm socializing with customers 40 hours a week. I like to meet someone to go out with once in a while. So when you're in my position, your social network with friends are minimal when you leave the house. You're pretty much by yourself. So the interaction I get with my cats at home is good. So I can't get rid of my cats. Also, that puts you in a sensitive level. In the beginning, when I got the cats, I was always cuddling them, and they can get away with murder. However, you can't let them get away with murder forever, or your house will be destroyed. So you have to draw a line where your cats are allowed and where they're not allowed. That's what I have to do. So for now, those chairs that they scratched are in the guest room. The door will remain shut until I can buy chair cushions for them, and so I can put them back out in the dining room. That's where they belong. And I can't keep the cats from going on my chairs. So when I have the seat cushions that protect the leather padded areas, then they can go on it because they're not going to scratch it up. So this weekend I'll be looking for seat cushions for that. And I also have to buy a scratching post for my cats because they have claws and they need to scratch something, because I think their claws and their little toes need that stretching movement that cats need when they're clawing something. Right now they're clawing at my rug in the dining room where my chairs were, and I see them doing that. That's because they need scratching posts. They need to stretch their cuticles and their nails on there. And also what I got to do with them is I have to get them in the habit of getting used to me taking their little claws and trimming their little claws. Okay? Thank God I don't have long drapes and curtains, because those things will be shreds. I only have vertical blinds, and that's what I want. With a home that you don't have a lot of windows on, I only have windows in the bedrooms, one huge window in both bedrooms. The bathrooms don't have no windows because they're up to the left side of the home. And both sides of my home, there are other homes. These are attached townhomes. So we only have natural light coming from the rear and from the front. So the dining room has a big bay window, which is really big, and the bedrooms and my media, my YouTube room where I do all my editing. So that's what I'm dealing with. I still love my home. I love the arrangement. I was never very keen on living in an attached townhomes, but the home was at the right price for me, you know. And living in a townhome, it allows me to have cheaper homeowners insurance, and my taxes are a little bit lower than a freestanding home. So those are the perks. Those are the pros and cons of living with a cat and having the type of home I have. The cat situation is not a problem. That's temporary. I just need to do some relocation of my things and my plants. That's it. And quite frankly, I think those plant stands I had, they'll look very nice outside. They'll look very warm and welcoming guests into my home. I'll just have to get some outside plants to go in my lanai. And then all's good. A nice day today, guys. I checked the weather earlier and it's going to be a high of 75. That's why I'm not wearing a jacket. I got just this and that's it, and my little scarf, because it's still early in the morning and the area where I work in, they have big, tall, wide garage doors where all the lumber material and all the big tall stuff would get into the building. When that's opening at this morning of the day, there's a chilly breeze going through there, so I got my little scarf. As the day moves forward, I'll be leaving this in my locker. So my week's going actually pretty good. It's going very, very good. Believe it or not, I'm still looking for a part-time job that I like. I could have had a part-time job. I could have had a couple of part-time jobs, but I turned them down. I'm still looking for something to do maybe twice a week or 3 times a week, you know, for extra money. So yeah, I haven't had too many thoughts in my mind regarding my family. They're not having me in their thoughts. They're not thinking of me, so I'm not going to think of them. I'm going to live my life and maintain the peace in my life. And so far, it's going good. I will handle everything as it comes my way in a positive manner and in the manner that I choose. Yep. I don't have any plans for this weekend, guys. I might want to go to Habitat for Humanity or try to find some very inexpensive, cheap chair cushions for my dining room chairs. Scratching post for my cats, and I have to buy some ink for my printer. The ink cartridges need to be changed because I need to get ready to file my income taxes. I'm not looking forward to that too much. Who is? I withdrew a lot of money out of my 401k and my retirement investment to help me purchase the home I have. So even though 401ks and retirements have that set up in there in case you want to buy a home, they have those features in there. So they're aware of this because my mortgage company require that information where the funds came from. So they'll in turn furnish that information to the IRS. So therefore I need to file my income taxes because I'm going to get tax papers from my mortgage company that's going to state that in there. And the interest that I'm paying on my mortgage and everything. So I think it's going to be just fine. I'm going to deal with it the best that I can, whatever the outcome. But they have to be filed. And I have till April 6th to do all this. So I'm almost close to my job. And I had a very interesting morning with my little fur babies. And I just need to work tomorrow, and then I have the weekend off. I'm probably going to do some. I got to get a mop so I can wash my floors in my home. I haven't washed them. I've only kept them clean by sweeping, but they need to be mopped. I got to wash my bedroom linens. I don't have a lot of laundry to do, and that's basically it. It's going to be just another normal weekend. I'm going to get the most rest and relaxation that I can. My vehicle got plenty of gas, so I live very close to home. I live very close to my job, rather. So, thank God I don't have to drive over 25 miles to get to work. My job is within 10 miles. So far, I've been very lucky with that since I've been living in Florida. I remember when I lived in New England when I was younger, out of high school, I was driving over 100 miles each way to go to my job. Those are the perils when you live in this very small city and you have over 100,000 people there. Your chance of finding a job within 10 miles is not that great. But in the end, I did find something close within 10 miles. But anyway, you guys, I just arrived at my job. I'm going to go in and have a great day today. And I wish you guys have a great day as well. I'll be talking to you guys soon. Hi guys, I just got out of work a little while ago and I'm going to go straight home, freshen up, make my small supper and pack my lunch for tomorrow, and spend a little time with my little fur babies. And when I'm done with that, I might want to go out for a little walk around my community. It's very nice out right now. I'm looking at my temperature and it says it's 75 degrees. And I think a nice little walk after I have supper is going to be really cool. Really cool. And I usually don't go for a walk after I leave work because lately it's been too cool out to do that. But 75 degrees is really nice. I might even take my bike out for a little spin around my neighborhood. But yeah, we'll see how much time I have left after I make my little supper. I'm a little bit hungry, not too bad. I thought that because today is payday, I was going to go ahead and do my groceries. If I do my groceries, by the time I get home and make my supper and all that stuff, I won't have enough time for me. So I'll either do my groceries tomorrow or Saturday. But right now, I'm going to go home, freshen up, make my supper, and then see what time I have left to do a little bike ride or maybe a walk around my community. It's really nice right now. It seems very mellow. The atmosphere feels very relaxed. It's not like back in the city where I used to live, like in Sarasota, where traffic is always noisy and congestion. People drive around with the music too loud. Emergency vehicles blaring their horns out at you. None of that stuff. I like this. But anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'm pretty sure I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow.